Here's a live look at the Capitol, and we are working our way through a hot week in May, and now we're getting a preview of June. Chief Meteorologist Nick Bannin joining us now with a look ahead.
Yeah, so around the middle of each month, before the next month, we get this first look from the Climate Prediction Center about what they're expecting for the month ahead. And here's the early outlook for June rainfall. This is not the best news given how dry our May has been, with the exception of some storms at the beginning of the month. We're looking for near normal rainfall for the month of June. Now, near normal is okay in June, I guess. It is one of our wetter months, but we really need back-to-back wetter than normal months if we're going to chip away at the drought, fill our lakes and our aquifers. And unfortunately, it's looking like a near normal pattern with drier than normal expected to the west and northwest of us. What about temperatures, which of course, as we know, have been incredibly warm the last several days, record after record shattered? Well, we're expecting a warmer than normal June, and the darker the shades here indicates the higher the likelihood of it being warmer than normal. And you can see those shades get darker over us and even darker southwest of us, indicating a pretty good confidence of at least temperatures being a little warmer than normal, potentially quite a bit so. What is normal in the month of June? Well, we average highs in the low 90s at the beginning of the month. By the end of the month, mid 90s. Average lows at night start in the low 70s, rise to the mid 70s at the end of the month. And we average a little over 3.5 inches of rain. That actually makes June our third wettest month of the year on average. It goes May, October, then June as far as wettest months. But as we know, this May has not been very wet at all. Back to the Capitol now. We're at 96, sunshine, a few scattered clouds, hot and humid, feeling like 105 to 110, which is why we've got heat advisories continuing into this evening for Travis, Hayes counties, Bastrop, Caldwell, and Fayette counties as well, which are the areas that have that highest feels like temperature. Again, 105 to 110. The actual air temperature is at 96. Much of the state is hot, although you get closer to the panhandle, and then the numbers are in the much more reasonable 70s. That's because they're behind a cold front. That cold front's not going to get here for several more days, so we've got another very warm evening ahead. We'll be down in the middle and even upper 70s for a very warm morning low temperature tomorrow, and we'll be right back up in the upper 90s here tomorrow afternoon. These are the expected highs tomorrow, not triple digits, but close enough. And these will be very close to record tying the record in Austin for tomorrow. The record high at Camp Mabry is 99, and right now we're forecasting 98. There is the potential, though, today and tomorrow for a few storms, but don't get your hopes up. The coverage is not going to get many of us storms. There is a cold front nearby. Now, this cold front's not going to move through our area and bring us a cool down. There's another front on the way for next week that may do that. But it may be close enough that a few storms can fire up over the next few hours, generally northwest of Austin. I wanted to show you this particular computer model. I think it's handling the situation the best for now. You can see a lot of cloud cover over the hill country, and we're already seeing that now. And then as we get close to 5 o'clock and into the early evening, we start seeing at least some very isolated development in the hill country. Problem is, any storms that develop under this environment this evening could turn strong or severe, but they're just not going to get everybody wet. In fact, they won't even get most of us rain or storms. But parts of the hill country are certainly should be on the lookout for the potential for some severe weather into the evening hours. Then we take you past 9, 10 o'clock. A few storms may be around, some of which may clip parts of Williamson County, Milam County, Lampasas, Burnett, maybe even Llano and San Saba. And then as we get to about midnight, those rain chances disappear. Low clouds build back in for tomorrow morning. I expect we'll go from morning clouds to afternoon sun again like we did today. But the rain and storm chances go up a little bit more tomorrow, once again favoring the hill country in the early to mid-evening. There is a slightly higher chance that a few of those storms could make it down to Austin, though. So isolated storms possible this evening, about 20% of the area getting rain, so clearly 80% of us missing out. Those chances rising to 30% here tomorrow, with clouds giving way to sun and a high of 98. Just a lowly 10% rain and storm chance here on Sunday. And both Saturday and Sunday have severe weather chances too. Saturday's chances, 1 out of 5 for severe weather, generally northwest of Austin, but that rises to a 2 out of 5 for the hill country. And then on Sunday, the risk is lower, just a 1 out of 5 for northwestern parts of the hill country. Both days and tonight, we'll be watching out for large hail and damaging wind being our primary threats. Here's a look at our first warning weather 7-day forecast. So not a lot of rain to be had, but some opportunities for a few showers and storms Sunday and Monday, those chances down to 10%. They're up to 20% on Tuesday, just ahead of that cold front. And you can see the impacts that that front brings. We go from the upper 90s down into the low 90s, and our nighttime lows finally drop out of the 70s into the 60s, but not looking wet at all next Wednesday through Friday.